Collective, it's your girl Aquame, and I am here for you to do a reading, a little pop-up reading for you guys. Let's see what's coming in, what's happening for the collective. All right, this is just going to be a quick check-in. Um, I do want to let you guys know at this time I will not be doing as many readings as I probably used to, right? Especially this individual signs, because I am going to school right now and my schedule is crazy and I have to make everything fit in. So I'll be doing more of these collective pop-in readings for now until I am able to have more free time to do the individual signs. So bear with me. I appreciate you as we move along this journey. Okay, it has been a fun one, and I don't want it to stop. So I'm going to do what I can to keep the momentum going. All right, so tap in, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscription button. Okay, so you can get all your messages that you need. Let's call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides. Thank you for being here with us today. All right, our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So, collective, what do we have going on at this time? Um, I'm feeling like this is definitely a time for us to be elevating ourselves, doing things to actually become elevated, to put ourselves in the place that we want to be, right? Whether that be going to school, right? Whether that be actually entertaining a new job or, stepping out there in some sort of way that puts you in alignment with what you want, right? Closer to it. So there's actually a reality. I feel like a lot of us want to have changes happen for us at this time, but it is about stepping out there and actually making the changes, taking the action steps to make it happen. So I just want to put that note out there for the collective. It's like, what are we doing right now? How are we getting there? what is the plan? What do we have to do? Okay, the sword of light. Divine protection, cords cut, and breakthrough energy. So yeah, definitely going through it. All right. You're seeing the truth in a lot of different ways about yourself. This says ancestral realm. So you know where you're coming from, you know where you're going. This says karmic release though and healing the lineage. So you're breaking past the boundaries as well. Breakthrough energy, and it says boundaries. So you're breaking through the boundaries. You're breaking out of bad habits. You're breaking out of old cycles. This is the time to be doing it. The sword of truth is right here. Right? You wield that sword of truth. What is your truth? What does it look like to you? What is it how do you, again, this action plan? I'm seeing the sword as a guiding, almost like a wand as well. Right? It's like you writing out your story and you're taking action, right? It's actually a livable thing. So this, yeah, you're taking some type of move here. You're making some type of like step that turns the doorknob and opens it up. That's what I see here. So you have divine protection for you to cut out things as well. All right. So don't feel afraid when you step out of your comfort zone and things aren't as they were, right? Because this is the thing, the newness you have to get used to. This is that breakthrough energy. When you break through something, you have to get used to what is on the other side. And as you move along, as you adjust, you still stay true to yourself. You're not, you know, yes, you're going to develop and elevate yourself and become a better version of you, but it's still you, right? It's still the truth of you. So I love that energy with that sword here. Your voice right now is very powerful. Be mindful of what you're saying about yourself, about your situation. That is, I'm always going to say that because, sometimes we even live in that lifestyle saying, oh no, I'm broke this week. You ain't broke. All right. You don't have it. Okay, cool. But you do have it to make it work. Right. It's like, if that makes sense, like you may not have everything that you desire in the current moment, but you have enough to survive, to be actually very abundant in the moment. Right. So take advantage of that. Don't look at so much of the things that you don't have. Pay attention to what you do have and how you can get more, right? If you don't have something, it's an active thing to go out there and get it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. And you have divine protection as you go ahead and do this. This may be a very big move for you, right? You may have to cut down through some illusions that you've how do I say, like they've been around you, like things you've told yourself over the years that you can't do this, I won't be successful if I do that, or I will never have this, or why me, or whatever it's just like changing how it is that you're speaking about your situation, how you're thinking, and this changes your movements as well. Okay, let's see. Let's get some energy for the collective. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here with me, everybody. I appreciate you. All right. You have this indecision energy, number 8. So the path is split here. Everybody's making choices right now, right? You can stay with the old or go into the new, right? You have a decision here to go left or right with something, right? To stay in something or to go the opposite direction, maybe, or to change something up, right? You can continue down the path and see whether the current path is leading you. But I feel like right now, a lot of us are being called to switch it up a little bit. You got to figure out how to incorporate many different aspects of yourself, right? Your determination, your wit, your your investigative capabilities, like all of the aspects of you. I don't know, I'm just saying things, but it's just like all aspects of you have to be utilized right now in order to make something actually feel balanced. Because I feel like yeah, look, the adjacent possibilities, all these doorways are open. So it's like you don't know what to do, but you do know what to do at the same time. With that sword there, you do know what to do, but it's really about trusting yourself here. Pick it, pick a door, step through it, and don't look back. Sometimes we land right back into space where all the opportunities are there, but this is where discernment steps in. This is where logic steps in. This is where you being true to yourself and really looking to say, and does this make sense for me, right? If something doesn't make sense, I feel like we have checkpoints. It's adjacent possibilities is also like a checkpoint energy where you're checking yourself to say, okay, well, all right, what am I going to do here? Am I going to keep going this way? Am I gonna go that way? Because we always have a choice here. What the truth is the choice, right? So what does that truth look like? Again, that truth can be anything, and it can look any way for everybody. When you think about the truth, like universal truth, look, universal order is one thing, but the truth of perspective, when perspective is involved, it can change everything. Because I can see something as good, and you can see something as bad, right? I can see it like, okay, I can see where the problems will be, but you can see where the prosperity will be. All right. I like it. I like it. It's time. It's time to make some tough choices because they're gonna keep coming up. They're gonna keep presenting themselves to you. The choice, the contract, the commitment, the balance here too. You have 6 twice. You have 24 and you have 6. So that's a lot of harmony right there. All right. But this is also harmony with other people. I feel like whatever this decision does involve other people in the sense of like, do I want to continue down the same road with people? Some people aren't elevating. Right? You may have opportunities that come up and you can actually choose not to take opportunities because you're thinking about other people. So collective, this is not the time to be sitting here saying, well, what is somebody else going to think if I do this? Right? Or how will somebody else feel? Let me get their opinion. No, this is really truly about you and what you want. All right? Your commitments, the things that you signed up for in this lifetime here. Nobody else can do these things but you. You've been granted the access to handle these things, right? To bring resolve to something here as well. There's something here about like a lot of learning of the law. And I feel like that's where the decision lies. It's like, what is the actual law here? What can I and what can I do? What actually makes sense for me to step forward into and what doesn't? All right, there is something here that is not. It's like it goes against your better judgment or your better path or something like that. All right, and but you still may see something in it that is like kind of worth going toward. But that's definitely I feel like you got to look a little bit deeper into things before you truly make a decision. But you can't not make a decision here. Okay, let's see. Collective, collective, collective. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. We got Fly Eagles, Sam B, Cool S. What is that? Cool SB Basketball. I appreciate you all for being here. All right, let's tap in for the collective. What's going on for the collective right now? Friendships. Let me get one more card, please. One more. One more. Thank you. Animals. And the truth is out here again. Okay, so a lot of truth. There's something here about loyalty as well. You have friendships and you have animals. Those are both energies of loyalty, sticking together, working together for the whole of something. So the collective, we are what we do for our individual selves helps the people around us, even if it doesn't seem like, they may be on the same level as us, or they could even be in a predicament where they appear to be better off than you, and in reality, nobody is better off than anybody, right? Nobody's better than what's around them. So if like you got $1 million, but everybody else around you only has 100, then how great are you, right? Because now it's like you're probably taking care of other people or something like that. So it's like everything that you do or everything that others do, it affects the whole, affects the group. This is definitely a collective energy I'm seeing, where a lot of different people, um, basically the hands of time is like everybody has a clock in their hand. So everybody's timing is different, but there is a universal timing, even with all the separate acts going on, the separate lives going on. There's a collective unity here, right? And there's mirrors to look at when you see what's in your environment. Oh man, my son is calling me. I'll call him right back. But yes, yeah, I'm definitely seeing that, right? There's truth, and who you surround yourself is a mirror of yourself. It's a mirror of what you got going on around you. Give me 1 second, collective. I gotta just give me a. So sorry, collective. So sorry. I had to answer that call from my son. But anywho, like I was saying, the collective, this is where we're at. The truth is out here. It's surrounding you by the people that you surround yourself with. You need to make decisions right now about who it is that is worth your time, what areas you want to step into, right? What new elevated heights are you trying to make it to, and how are you going to get there? All right. The energy of the animal is like telling me you're only as good as what's around you, right? Like all the dogs are going to be hanging out with the dogs. The cats are going to be with the cats. But then sometimes you see those stories where like there's a cross intermingling of like species. They become friends, right? It'll be a sheep and a freaking cow. They're like best friends or something like that. So it's stepping out of your comfort zone too to see what else is out there. A lot of us are way too comfortable where we are, but we're still wanting to break out of the zone that we're in. It's like you're comfortable, but you're also uncomfortable at the same time. So spirit is asking you to do something. But the reason that this is also happening is because this is what is supposed to be happening for you. It's like at this time, you're supposed to feel this nudge to move, to do something, right? So answer the call. I'm hearing. Sometimes you got to break the bonds of like every day going around the same people who aren't really elevated in any way or elevating themselves, right? They're doing the same thing every day with no change. But then there's other people that you're supposed to encounter where you're supposed to gather with. And that's what it's indecision. It's friendship here. It's like you're trying to decide who is really your friend, who is really your supporter, who is loyal to you, who are you loyal to, right? Who are you willing to spend time on? Who are you willing to, you know, sacrifice something for in order for this person to make it in whatever it is they're trying to make it in. This is a two-way street. So there's big decisions that have to be made. Who is worth your time? Who isn't worth your time? All right. And there's truth here. I feel like the truth is you just got to go. You just got to choose. You just got to make a choice. You can't sit here and say, well, let me see if another better option comes up. What's available to you right now in this moment is what's available to you. And if you don't make a choice, the thing that you're meant to choose will pass you by. Right? You'll see it. You'll see it disappear out of the view. Right? But also here, this is trust with this truth. Right? Trusting that you'll make the right choice. Trusting that you'll do something correctly. Right? Trust that you have the right idea. You have favor on your side here. All right. My collective. What's going on? What's going on? Let's tap in with the tarot. See what we get. What do we get? That was the Eight of Swords there. Some type of, again, indecision and fear. And interesting enough, the Eight of Swords, the first card that came out was an 8. Right, well, the second card here, but, you know, one of the cards that came out was an 8. We have the Six of Wands, though. That victory. This is a what, I'm hearing what's next type of energy. You have a lot of, I feel like you have two things. You have a lot of support and you have a lot of people or situations around you that you can look to as inspiration. And you need to like really pull from that inspiration that's coming from almost an outside source. It's actually it's a mirror of what you need, but it's coming from almost like you're seeing it in the outside area, right? So maybe you see someone else that is one of your friends that is successful in something, right? And it's like taking a note out of their book to do something spectacular for yourself, right? To be just as successful as what you see. Because I definitely feel like you have people or there's things around you that, again, that are inspiring to you. You can use it as inspiration. You can use it as an indicator of some sort. You have the Star and you have the Eight of Pentacles. I like that energy here. This is a lot of good energy. A lot of like your wishful thinking gives you rewards. Like you having wishful thinking and acting on those wishful thoughts. Like, yes, you know what? If I do this, I can get to the X, Y, and Z. And by you doing that, sticking to it and not really doubting yourself, that indecision is that second guessing, that doubt of yourself. You're not doing that here. You can't. Because I feel like you have plenty of opportunity with the Star card being here, right? You have a lot of opportunities to do something humongous, to do something grand, to do something big. This Eight of Pentacles is the work you're doing to get there. The Six of Wands is the reward of you doing the work. And also, again, like I said, once you start making achievements in your life, you start seeing other people. You're not seeing the lower vibrational energy because you're moving up. You start to see things in a more, or experience things. Let me say it like that. You start to experience things in a more higher vibration. And this brings in more and more stability, right? More and more opportunities, more and more ways for you to perfect what it is that you're trying to do, to get it right, to keep being rewarded. A lot of pentacles. I love it. That money, that stability, the resources, the consistency. The Seven and Eight of Pentacles is very consistent. So you're investing time in something, right? This Seven of Pentacles doesn't really give me like, it's like I planted a seed and I'm going to do what I need to do to ensure that it grows. But I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's a little bit of boredom in the process of growth, right? So it's like you need something to be happening at all times, or, you know, there's a level of excitement missing here, right? Because we do want to see something that makes us feel good, or lets us know that we're doing the right thing, right? Even when we don't see the end result yet. We want to know that we're getting to the end result. We're getting to the goal that we want. We want to know and be reassured. So I feel like that reassurance here is what's needed into, you know, with this energy that you're experiencing. Is reassurance, which is always necessary. It's always needed. It's always a good thing to have that. But it's not too, right? Sometimes we just got to believe in ourselves. Sometimes we just got to know that we're doing something correctly. There is going to be a pop-up of something here. You may see something as slow, but it's actually happening in like perfect timing. The Knight of Wands, but that Knight of Wands energy too is giving me, be mindful of who you invite in. because there could be somebody coming in here trying, not even trying. It's just like their energy is a little bit magnanimous. I want to say, right? It's a big energy they have, and it's a very influential energy. Like someone who either someone's this is either you wanting something to happen quickly, so you're like trying to do something to make something grow, right, without having to wait the full time. Like if something is supposed to take 6 weeks, you want it to take 3 weeks. So it's like trying to do a lot more. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. If you overwater your garden, it won't grow. If you do something too much, it won't grow properly. Like an actual plant. If you water a plant every single day, it will die. Sometimes we got to water that plant and let it do what it is doing on its own, letting it grow, letting it do what it's supposed to naturally, and not forcing it. So this is not forced energy here at all. The 8 and 7 of Pentacles is slow moving energy. All right, it's time invested. It's the work you put in on a daily basis, yes, but it's also this is too many cards. It's also the 7 and 8. It's giving me like that energy of just progress, moving up the ladder, but not too quickly and not slowly. It's like at the right pace, pacing yourself here. This Knight of Wands is also your stamina, your vitality. You'll have more vitality if you pace yourself here, not move too quickly. Things will actually move accordingly, or how they're supposed to. Because I feel like the Knight of Wands needs actually a clear space to run without interruption. Does that make sense? So for something to happen with you got the 6 of Pentacles. There's definitely an energy of like a payout. This is a payout. I feel like this is something that's going to keep coming back to with this Knight of Wands. This is something that keeps coming out. Like every time I'm like seeing something being something is ready to be distributed. Something is ready now. It's like the right timing for something, a development, a new I'm hearing open source. Okay, the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, something is being like put to sleep while something else is being awakened. Like there's some type of agreement here that is ending. It needs to end. It's like it's this due date, something like that. Like it was only supposed to last but for so long, and this now is the time where it's done and over with. Some type of agreement, because you have a new agreement here. You have a new level, a new development, right? With the 2 aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And this is just saying that something else is null and void. There's relief here of something. You no longer have to deal with it, maybe. What else? What else? What else? Let me see. It's a lot here. The Empress. I love it. That's that new birth, right? Somebody could be having a new baby here, or just going again into like a newer I'm not really new, but a new realization of self. Let's say it like that. The 5 of Pentacles is here. I'm hearing brushing something up or brushing it off. Fixing something up is going to be important here. Maybe fixing up a website. If you have your own business, fixing up your website to increase business, right? It's like doing something different now. You're no longer you upgraded in some way here. You have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, and you have the Page of Swords. Yeah, something is definitely, it's like being ushered out to introduce something new. Something that is going to give more and better information or better details. It's going to be more insightful here, right? This could be like a new teacher of some sort, right? You could have a new person that is on your journey with you here that's going to help you in some sort of way. But this is like a new guide. Right, you may be receiving a new guide. They're going to show you like where the money is. They're going to show you how to get the information that you need. They're going to help you to like get something, to like answers that you've had that you haven't had answers to, like questions you've had but no answers to. You're going to start getting those answers. Things are going to start to make sense for you guys. This is really good. You finding your flow again. I feel like you needed a new teacher or something. Yeah, you needed something to like spice things up to um, get out of that sense of feeling a little stagnant. You have the Emperor and the Empress being here. All right, things are coming back into focus, into play. The Tower card is actually, I'm hearing like a good idea. Something is a very explosive idea, explosive statement that is made. A bold statement is made here. A bold stance is taken. Something like that. Okay. All right, collective. Let's see what else we get. Let's see. Let's see. We have the Crossroads, number 22, and the Fish, number 34. That's your money. All right. You don't want to lose anything right now, I'm hearing. You don't want to lose your money. You don't want to lose your investment. You don't want to, yeah, wow. This is also has the King and the Queen of Diamonds on the card. I don't know if you can see it. There's a King of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds is here. So that's that Emperor and Empress energy again. And it is about money, right? It is about the investments. So again, this is also agreements that are worth your while. Yeah, these are agreements that are worth your while. And I feel like maybe that's why there's a level of hesitation when it comes to certain things, because you have to work with someone else, right, in order to make something grow. You have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. We have the Man. We have Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan, full moon Taurus. And then we have number 36, the Cross. Okay. The Man. There's somebody here that's looking for like help. And not in a bad way, right? It's like I'm looking for the what's complementary to me, because the prosperity here is like I have a big plan, but I can't do it all by myself, right? I have an idea that I want to implement. I have something that I want to do that's really going to pick things up a notch, but I can't do it by myself. And because I feel like you maybe have even tried that along the way, like I'm gonna do it by myself. Ain't nobody here to help me. No, maybe there wasn't anybody to help you in the type of level you were at. The star is here again, but now it's like you're being guided into new friendships, into new commitments. There are not everybody is an asshole. Not everybody's out to get you. Not everybody's going to harm you. There are people who are also have gone through things in their own life and they don't want to experience something negative either. Right? It's not just you. Right? There's other people that's out there that's like that. So connecting with those type of people are good for business. They're good for your growth. Right? It's a two-way street here. Okay, I see. It's like reciprocal energy. I love it. All right, let me get a few more cards. I'm going to get one of these. What advice do we have for my collective at this time? What is the advice for the collective? Animals came out again. Somebody has animals that maybe you work with animals heavily, or a veterinarian. I don't know. You and other people with animals get together and do something to save the animals. But something about animals is very important here. All right. Your pets, they were part of your clan. They were part of your tribe. I'm also getting here with this energy of like, nobody is beneath you, right? You, even if you feel like you got to take care of someone, they're not beneath you because they need more of you than you need of them. Okay. And if somebody is making you feel like that, then that's not cool. Okay. They should be lucky to have you. Just like this card says, or how lucky are we to be able to have pets in our lives? But they're just as valuable as we are to them. So it says, let go of sadness. You deserve to be happy. Focus on the present. Maybe getting an emotional, you call it a emotional support dog or animal pet is going to be helpful for some of you guys. All right. Getting some new loyal people around you, right? I feel like this is, you experience some situations where there was disloyalty involved and that kind of scarred you, but this is again not giving up on loyal situations, about loyalty being around you, because there are genuine people around you or you'll meet on your path moving forward, but you got to be open to that. Okay, you have resilience as well. Let me get one more. One more card. Resilience, that means just sticking the course, getting over your fears, breaking out of your own boundaries. And it says to simplify your life. Life becomes easier as you put effort into being more organizing, Sorry, being more organized and minimizing. All right, collective. This is your message. You got number 38, number 34, number 2, number 4. A lot of numbers here. Okay, I love this energy because this is about us also finding like that teamwork type of energy. I feel like a lot of the times we've been in situations where we didn't use our better judgment with people and we allowed things to happen that kind of even scarred ourselves. And yes, I say that we allowed those things to happen. Yes, people did things to us, but we weren't smart enough maybe in the moment to not allow that to happen. But now we have to break past the fact that that's the past, right? You're breaking past that. You're leaving in the past, leaving it in the past, cutting the cords of the idea that you will never find people or find someone who is worthy, who is authentic, who is loyal to you, right? Who can help you to get what you need to get, because that's really, in all honesty, not the truth. Human beings operate in a sense of community. We don't operate in solidarity. Okay, we just don't. We're not creatures of solidarity. Yes, we have moments where we are by ourselves and need to be by ourselves, but we are animals of community. We are creatures of habit, and our habit tends to go back to where there are other humans, where there are other people, like minded souls, people that help us elevate, help us feel, worthy. And there is nothing wrong with having that around you. And if you've never experienced it before, then make it so that it happens for yourself. And how do you make that happen? Say that, you know what, today I'm going to go to the coffee shop and say hi to somebody new. I'm going to tell them I like their shirt, and we may spark a whole conversation, and that may be my new tribe member. I don't know. Right? But do what you got to do, collective, to make this happen. You don't got to do it alone. This partnership here with the divine masculine and the divine feminine working together. All right, the contract, that's what keeps that balance here. All right, the doing and the giving, the reproduction and the production. Everything is like it goes hand in hand. Something I'm hearing like bread and butter. That sword is sliding that butter on that bread. I don't know. I'm hearing all types of craziness here for you guys, but I'm gonna hop up off of this because I got some schoolwork to do. Just wanted to come and give everybody a message and see what's going on in the energy. But I love you guys. I'll be back with more. Don't worry. Talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.